Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Magnetic Theater's virtual laboratory. My name is Katie Jones, and I serve as Artistic Director for this wonderful creative community. Tonight's event is about risk. It's about taking a chance on something new, but mostly it's about knowing that you're part of something and that you're free to experiment among friends. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, social distancing, yay! This is Strother. I am bored and I have decided to do some stuff. I'm going to do an instructional video. It will be another of my little vignettes in a series entitled From the Prison Wallet. Here's a shout out to Magnetic Theater and Magnetic Theater's Laboratories, who hopefully will host some of these wonderful tidbits. But without much further ado, I would like to get started teaching you and everyone you love how to make a bowl of cereal using only your face. Now, I have not practiced this whatsoever, so we're going to go on an adventure together. Everything has been wiped down to make sure that I'm not getting myself or anyone else sick. Okay, so step one, you'll need a bowl. I brought one. Here it is. It's a bowl. Step two, let's get the cereal in here. It's right here. There's the cereal for the putting in the bowl. I'm not sure about how to get it out of the box, so let's go through this together. Headbanging may have prepped me for this. Going to mosh pits. Oh, geez. Okay. This is. I need to open it some. Oh, crap. Okay. That goes there. All right, so maybe. Ooh, it's pouring. Okay. Bang your hair. All right. This seems like a good amount. I will show you. Okay, so cereal's in there. Hey, good job, everybody. Go team. Next up, milk. Okay, I don't want to use my mouth to open the cap on the milk, but I will drag the milk over, so I guess I'm going to shed my glasses. Oh, I don't want to eat my glasses. And the milk. Okay, now let's open the milk. Did you know that eyes and eyebrows are not opposable thumbs or indeed good substitutes for them? I got it. Okay, lid's off. Let's pour. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It's happening. It's happening. We're gonna do this. Oh! Okay, there's some milk. There's some milk. We got a milk. We have milk sign. All right, I don't know where the lid is, so I can't put it back on. Well, how are you gonna eat this cereal, Strother? With a spoon. Duh. So let's move and bag some more, and then get the spoon. And so spoon, milk, cereal in a bowl made with my face, you're welcome. And I love you all.
I wake up in the morning feeling like Pete Diddy. I grab my glasses, I'm out the door, I'm going to hit the city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. 'Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicures on our toes, trying on all our clothes. Boys blowing up our phones. Dropped up in playing our favourite CDs, pulling up to the party, starting to get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight I'm a fight till we see the sunlight. Tick-tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh. Ain't got a care in the world, but got plenty of beer. Ain't got no money in my pocket, but I'm already here. Now the boys are lining up because they hear we've got swagger, but we kick them to the curb, unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm talking about everybody getting crunk. Boys trying to touch my junk. I'm going to slap them if they get too drunk. Now we're going till they shut us down, or the police shut us down. The police shut us down. The popo shut us down. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight I'm a fight till we see the sunlight. Tick-tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh. DJ, you lift me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me, with my hands up. You break me down, my heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, lift your hands up, put your hands up. Yeah, you got me. Now, the party don't stop till I walk in. Tick-tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ! Blow my speakers up. The party don't start till I walk in. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to bring you a hat, sweet hat, big brimmed, trilby looking motherfucker. I'm going to walk through the door without knocking, because you're either ready for this shit or you're not. And I'm going to say, look at this sweet ass hat I brought for you. Now, you'll try to deny that sweet acidness. The ineffable Sinatra funk that will hang around the hat like a motherfucking miasma. You'll say something like, that ain't no hat, or I already have a hat, or how did you get this address? But I'm not going to allow that, see? I'm not going to be in the mood to permit your unfounded protestations, Zen fucking master that I plan to be. I will reply with a grim but friendly insouciance. And I shall say something on the order of, don't even try to equivocate. I have brought you a hat, the likes of which you have not seen for many a motherfucking day. And those words will be nothing but the truth. Because this felt and silk confection that I shall proffer, like a butler with a motherfucking platter. Do you understand? Like some Jeeves with a tumbler of scotch. Will be no run-of-the-mill cap. Something cobbled together by the meth-addled fuckwits that pass for hat makers in your neck of the burb. This is divinity with a hat band. Made by some haberdasher of the gods, y'all. Some tea party throwing, mercury using motherfucker. Unprecedented mad Victorian shit. I do not lie. So your attempt to deny my hat, never mind the whole gift factor, that's a flawed proposition out the motherfucking gate. But despite you perpetrating this truly egregious shit towards me in my bitchin' bonnet, I shall bring you this blistering supernova of a fedora. I shall endure the refutations and rebuttals you sling like arrows, and I'm worked up enough to paraphrase Shakespeare here, and I shall bring this hat to you. I shall place this shining beacon of brim and crown on your ungrateful head, star on a motherfucking Christmas tree, this hat on your thick-skulled pate, and I shall sigh the sigh of the righteous. Because when I'm done, you'll catch a glimpse of yourself in a mirror or a window, some kind of reflective surface, whatever shiny shit you've got to hand, and you'll be filled with a sense of your own glory. I mean, you will leapfrog past self-esteem into the realm of deed-doing confidence. You'll look at yourself in that Dean Martin 2 martinis fucking felt wonder hat I've just perched on your thirsty dome like a thundercloud on Mount Olympus, and you will feel like Zeus wearing laurels, like frolicking on an urn. Do you get me? Thunderbolts and shit, and you will drop to your metaphorical knees and thank me. This will occur. I'm heading for the hat shop anon, so ready yourself as you will. Gird your goddamn loins. Shit's about to go down.
Hello, and thank you to everyone at the Magnetic and for putting on, I suppose, Magnetic Laboratory Viral online. This poem is entitled Tempora Mutantur, a study on artistic pomposity. My name is David Yates / Dahi Tigata, God of Mina Mahagath, and enjoy. So there I found myself, neck deep, neck with a K, neck deep in a sewer of hacks with an H, who know nothing about the depths of my artistic soul. I challenged my university professors, plural. I challenged my colleagues, I challenged my friends, but no one with a number, no one challenges me. Only me and the people around me, because I surround myself with me's. Me's, plural. Like-minded, like-troubled, like-experienced. This way, I can be a standard of art. I can be art. Art you can like. You can like it because you like art. You like me. I am the starving artist. And every time I click my fingers, I form another click. 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 Click, 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 click.
Hey everyone, my name is Paula O'Brien and I am delighted to be a part of this theatre experience. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. I hope everybody is staying safe. Please stay safe. And this is a song I wrote called Do I Know You? And I hope you all enjoy it. tell myself I'm not the one to blame. But lately I can't help but noticing the change. You don't seem happy now when you look my way, and I keep on asking time and time again, do I know you? I don't recognize your smile. Do I know you? We've been lost here for a while. Do I know you? I'm so afraid to fall. I love you, but I don't know you at all. What do you tell yourself when you look at me? Is this what you wanted? Don't you ever dream we could be so much more if we ever tried? But we spin in circles, never knowing why. Do I know you? I don't recognize your smile. Do I know you? We've been lost here for a while. Do I know you? I'm so afraid to fall. I love you, but I don't know you at all. Time's not something that we have, it's something that we made. But we always find the time to go our separate ways. I always tell myself I'm not the one to blame. Oh, do I know you? I don't recognize your smile. Do I know you? We've been lost here for a while. Do I know you? I'm so afraid to fall. I love you, but I don't know you at all. I love you, but I don't know you at all. Thanks.
I'm Jamie Knox, and the piece that I wrote is titled All the Time. Do you remember that night? It was 1990, I think. You said, okay, America's Funniest Home Videos is when it happens on accident, right? I said, right. And you said, and America's Funniest People is when they do it on purpose, right? I said, right. And then you started to cry. I think about that all the time. Anyway, I said, what, Mom? Why are you crying? You said, because I'm going to die. What happened in your mind between talking about a TV show and thinking about dying? I wish that you would have told me. The next thing I remember is just sitting across from you, crying with you, not touching you, not hugging you, not knowing how to handle you being scared. I hated your cancer. I hated you for having it. Remember, I told you that. God, how did you do it? I mean, the chemo, the staples in your stomach. I mean, how did you do it anyway? But how did you do it with a 10-year-old? I have a daughter now. Remember when you thought it was your last Christmas? And so you handmade all those ornaments and stockings. How did we react when you said, I'm going to make all the ornaments this year because it's going to be my last Christmas, I think? What was the look on our faces? And how did that land on you? And what was it like, night after night, hour after hour, minute after minute, hand making ornaments with that thought in your mind? But that wasn't your last Christmas, was it? You got one more. I only have one good memory. And it's so stupid. We're sitting at the kitchen table, and I think about it all the time. Anytime I'm eating chicken with skin on it or the fat on meat, I think about that time we were sitting at the kitchen table eating fat, and you and me, us both laughing because it was so delicious and everyone said it was so bad for us. I must have been like 6. Why did you give me so much fat? No. I have one more memory. We were at the beach, and I was stinky and sweaty, and you were telling me I needed deodorant, but you didn't say you need deodorant. You made it like a or you know, the kind of face like. I make that same face all the time.
Hi, Mom.
What's up?
Just got back from class. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you mad at me?
You know, I just didn't expect to get body shamed by my own daughter.
Oh my God, Mom, that's not what this is.
I'm 63 years old, Samantha, and I think I look pretty fucking good.
You do. That is not...
You send me all those photographs of you all the time, so I don't really see why this is so different.
You sent me a naked picture of yourself.
There was a sheet.
The sheet? The white sheet that you could see through? I thought you meant to send it to your boyfriend.
No, he took the picture. Hold on. What? Jimmy! What?
What if the professor came over and asked me who I was texting?
Well, I forgot you were in class.
I was. And how am I supposed to explain, no, that's not my elderly lady lover, that's my mom?
Jimmy says I shouldn't have sent it to you.
Well, Jimmy was right. Now every time I get a text from the family, I'm worried it's a naked picture.
Okay.
Dad sent me an attachment the other day and I was afraid to open it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just felt really beautiful. I wanted to share it with you.
Mom, I think you're gorgeous. But please don't send me any more nudes.
Okay. Did you get the diet pills I sent you?
Oh, well hello everyone. All you lovely girls and gents, it's me, your favorite it girl in Ashvidian, Zelda Fitzgerald. I'm here to tell you my tips and tricks to surviving a capital Q quarantine. Tip number 1, diet. Some of you may know I love a good bathtub gin, but my diet under these circumstances consists of 2 eggs in the late morning, I don't rise before noon, strawberries and milk as a late afternoon snack, and then some potatoes and a steak that's mooing in the evening. Oh, and 3 fingers of bathtub gin every 3 hours. I make my gin the English way and not the American way. What's the difference? This recipe has universal healthcare. Tip number 1, trick number 1. Against all old wives' tales your mother and your mother's mother may have taught you, do not, I repeat, do not assume strawberries will make your Aunt Mary taste any better for your husband. Your doctor knows better in 2020 and mine did not in 1918. If anything, strawberries and any other fruit down there will just give you one nasty rash. Listen to your medical professionals and do not rub produce on your Aunt Mary. She will get upset. Tip number 2. Exercise. As much as you want to, you can't just sit at home drinking while binge watching another season of Westworld. Who even watches that show anymore? If you're asking how I know about these modern references, well, I'm famous and do not die. Stay away from my Wikipedia page, it's a bummer. So for exercise, place a velvet pillow underneath your arm, as so, to keep your spine straight and prevent sweat because you're a lady. Lift your leg up, and then arm up. Repeat from side to side 10 reps or until you run out of gin. Some of you may be aware that I lived through and survived the Spanish flu outbreak of 1918. It was the most recent bout of influenza that ravaged the world. It ended a damn war even, so why the hell did they call it Spanish flu? Well, countries like America and Russia and Germany were in the war and they didn't want to seem weak. They were not neutral. Spain was neutral at the time. Spain didn't give a shit, so they published everything. Now, why they wanted to call it Spanish flu, that's why they called it Spanish flu. Why do we want to call... You know what? Your presidents are racist. Let's keep going. Trick number 2. Get creative. Write a song. Finger paint. Do a puzzle. And if you're really in the mood and feeling salty about your author husband's attitude towards you, write a book about his shortcomings and abusive track record, then send him the manuscript to edit, but take 0 of his notes. Where's your husband now? Oh, it doesn't matter! He's busy penning the most manic pixie manic dream woman in literature history. You'll be able to read about him, or watch several remakes about it during your time at home. Tip number 3. Self-care. Well, I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Soak your feet in hot water hot salt water if you'd like to. I don't know. This is Zelda signing off. Don't forget the most important tip of all. That is the loose ends with which men hang themselves. Stay at home, you cheeky kittens.
In these uncertain times of confinement, isolation, and loneliness, regular masturbation is essential to human health. The Centers for Disease Control subreddit estimates that at any one time 2.1 million Americans are masturbating. The American Foundation for the Blind estimates that 0.75% of the country has significant vision loss. Despite the enactment of the Americans with Disabilities Act in 1990, there is no pornography site that is utilizing universal design principles in creating fully accessible content. I contacted web design teams for Pornhub, RedTube, Chaturbate, and SpankBank for clarification and received 0 responses. Therefore, statistics show that right now there are 16,000 Americans, roughly the population of Avery County, currently masturbating to no visual images. Clearly, something needs to be done about the accessibility of pornography to help this furiously masturbating population. Therefore, Bastard Labs has secured the services of a Communication Access Real-Time Translation, or CART, service, who will type the description of the pornographic action on a shorthand keyboard, which is sent to an autocorrect program and provides a live action transcript of pornography in real time, which is read by a screen reader. Please enjoy this world premiere of truly accessible pornography. As an experiment, you will participate as a person with permanent blindness.
We enter the bandage dungeon. A dominatrix is leading 2 men on a dog leash. One has his kayak in a charity cage and the other is wearing a leather chalk strap. She takes a whip and fudge relates the one in the chalk strap, making his heart's cheese red. He pulls out his kayak and starts gherkin it. She commands the man in the charity cage to foliate the other man's kayak. The man in the chalk strap is face ducking the man in the charity cage. Now the dominatrix puts on a belt with a stollen and ducks him in the button. He is meaning in pleasure. The man says, "I'm going to comedy." The dominatrix says to comedy on her cities. He evacuates sponge all over her brats.
Now that was a hot, sexy, and totally accessible scene. Another victory for Bastard Labs.
The family look competition. First look, Smolder. Second look, romantic longing. The last look of the day. Sassy.
Hey there, my name is Barbie Angel. I've been in self-quarantine for 15 days. And so far this is what has come out of it. This is based on the book If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, or also the book If You Give a Moose a Muffin, or If You Give a Pig a Pancake. Books were written by Laura Nemiroff, and my apologies to her for this. If you give Barbie Angel a cookie, she will have to wash her hands, because in quarantine she knows it's dangerous to touch food without disinfecting first. When she gets to the bathroom, she will see an empty toilet paper roll in the holder. Seeing this will freak her the fuck out, because some people in her town are hoarders, and they've bought up all the paper products in every grocery store, Target, Walmart, Dollar General, and Home Depot. They've even stolen those gigantic rolls from the truck stop bathrooms. Barbie Angel will run to her hall closet to double check that she still has a few precious rolls left. As she is counting her Charmin, she wonders what substitutes she has in her quarantined house, just in case the unthinkable occurs. Since Barbie Angel's allergies are pretty severe, she does have boxes of tissues in literally every room. That makes her feel a bit better, but just a bit. She searches her memory and happily recalls the package of cheap napkins she bought for a picnic last summer. She remembers that picnic well. The pollen count had been high, so... Yes! She screams loudly, wishing that she had screamed loudly in her brain and not into the echoey closet. She remembers she was sneezing that day at the picnic, so she bought small tissue packs to keep in her bag. Barbie Angel rushes to her laundry room cabinet that houses her travel items. Since she's poor and almost never leaves town, let alone flies or stays at hotels, most of the tiny bottles of soap and conditioner are pretty old. But, she says to herself this time, if those fucking hoarders keep buying way the fuck more than they need and I run out of toiletries, at least I'll have some fucking backup. She swears a lot. Before closing the cabinet, something catches her eye. Several small bottles with a clear liquid inside. A shiver runs down her back as she suddenly realizes the riches she had forgotten were stored among half-filled tubes of sunscreen. A cry of exultation escapes from her mouth. This time, she doesn't even notice that she screamed out loud. And then a deep sigh. Sometimes I wish I were selfish and greedy, she thinks. If I were, I could sell these travel-size hand sanitizers for tons of money. Setting them by the door so she can get them to neighbors in need later, she feels like she's forgetting something. Oh, right, she exclaims. Finally remembering the cookie, Barbie Angel walks back to the bathroom to wash her hands. On the way there, she passes her son's room. She feels bad that he's quarantined too, and wishes she could do something nice for him. Maybe throw him a little party and FaceTime his friends. Wait! To be honest, I don't know if that wait was out loud or to herself, but at this point, I don't think it really matters. Barbie Angel runs down her hallway, skids around the corners, and leaps up the stairs to the attic. She felt exhilarated. To be honest, this was the most exercise she'd had in 2 weeks. Panting at the top of the stairs because, let's face it, she'd aged a lot since going into isolation. Barbie Angel noticed her son's baby box. She knew that among the other tiny infant items was a small stack of diapers with John Lennon's drawings across the butt. But she wasn't that desperate. Yet. Turning her attention to the storage area, she found what gave her the energy to tackle those stairs. There, on a shelf with serving dishes and trays, things that would only be used if by some miracle she were allowed to have other people in her house, Barbie Angel saw a cardboard box. And inside the box were 14 bags. And inside each bag was a small, colorful stack of paper. From Spider-Man to Pixar's Cars, from first birthday to 14th. If the hoarders take all the fucking toilet paper, we can use these fucking party napkins, Barbie Angel thought to herself. Happy to have a backup plan for her backup plan, she walked downstairs to the kitchen where her little man was waiting to give her the very last cookie in the house. As he handed it to her, her fingers trembled just a bit, probably from that run upstairs, and the cookie fell to the floor. Now, normally during a viral pandemic, the 5-second rule wouldn't apply, but Barbie Angel was so bored in quarantine that she scrubbed her kitchen floor 16 times a day. Besides, it was the last cookie. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name's Tom Godleski. I have a show called The Sparrow and the Whippoorwill coming up in August. Opens up August 14th at the Magnetic Theater here in Asheville. And I'm so thankful to Katie Jones and Victoria Lamberth and a whole team of folks from Magnetic helped me with the show and got it to where it is now. And it started out as a play with music, and the band Buncombe Turnpike's in the show, so the band was doing all the music, and Victoria and Katie suggested that some of the characters sing. So now, and it got to me thinking, oh wow, that's awesome. So it became more of a musical type now. It's the band still does some songs, but it's more of a musical now because some of the characters sing. So one of the characters in the show is a brash, loud, funny nurse who's kind of I don't take any crap from anybody kind of person, and she is being played by Karen Covington Yao, and I cannot wait to see what she does with her. She's gonna really make her big, and this song is I can't wait to see what Karen does. I can't wait to hear Karen sing the song because it's going to be spectacular. I played this song for some students at Claxton Elementary School where I work, and I played it for a 4th grade class and a 5th grade class, and they got the gist of the song. And coincidentally, one of the students that got the gist of the song or knew the meaning of the song was Daphne. Hey Daphne, love you. And everybody knows Daphne. Her dad Jason's a great actor. And anyway, so this song doesn't really move the story. It's just a silly song that kind of gives a glimpse into Gladys's personality. So I'm gonna try it on the guitar and singing it. And it's the first time I've ever sent a video out of myself playing guitar because I only know 3 chords. I might know 4 chords now. I'm working on the 5th chord, but anyway, I'm the world's worst guitar player. But we're gonna try the song. I'm gonna try. Just me. I'm gonna try the song, and hope y'all like it. And take care. Come see the show. Opens August 14th. It's called The Sparrow and the Whippoorwill. World premiere at the Magnetic Theater. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. I went walking in the rain. My mother said I was insane. My clothes were drenched. My hair was a mop. I twirled around and couldn't stop. I was in love. I was in love. I was in love. Bat in my eyes, he bought me a boat. Held his hand, got a long fur coat. Had expensive wine and caviar. He bought me a brand new car. I was in love. I was in love. I was in love. Love was grand on our trips to France. Love was great in the Empire State. It was more than I could imagine. Jet setting all over the world in all the latest fashion. He bought me a house at the beach. Hired someone to rub my feet. Had a tennis court and swimming pool. A gold tiara and crusted with jewels. A maid and a butler and Italian chef. A personal trainer by the name of Jeff. Private jet, shows at the Met. Hair and nails, lobster tails, pearls and rubies. A new pair of boobies. Someone for my every need. I was in love. I was in love. I was was in love. Someone for my every need. It was a grand life indeed. I was in love. I was in love. I was in love. Bye, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.